Hello and welcome back to the channel. Do us a favour, it's Sunday. Don't skip it, just relax. Just chill out. My voice is going, as you can hear, so bear with me. Stick around to the end, just watch the clips, like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and let's jump right into it, yeah?
This cryptid here and this documentation, which a field camera was used, it was seen in an area, and a colleague of mine from a major university set up a field camera, and this is what they got. Now, this is known as a rock person or rock people. They can eat rock. They're found around cliffs, large boulders. They are real. And other colleagues of mine from some major universities, we testify that this is a real documentation. This is a rock person indeed.
With it being Silly Sunday, I've just coined that term. With it being Silly Sunday, I thought I'd throw this in. Proper rock men. Not Dwayne the Pebble Johnson. Ugh. Now we've got proper concrete evidence. And we're not going to take it for granted. Anyway, I'll see myself out. Moving on.
We have an interesting video coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. This was captured around January 13th, 2025. This woman noticed these odd tracks outside of her home, and she has questions. She doesn't believe they're human, doesn't believe they're animal, there's something other. And what she says about her home security camera, her Ring camera, how it basically goes offline right when this unidentified creature would have walked by, is very interesting. Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
I'm trying to figure out, right? These are human footprints. What is this? I'm a little scared, but what is that? Let me zoom in some. Those are not footprints. What is that? And it goes all the way back here. I'm telling you, those are not human footprints. Like I said, I just stepped. Those are footprints. What the hell is that? Somebody tell me. And it goes all the way up into the woods. I don't know. Something just don't seem right and I don't feel safe. I'm trying not to be scared because Renise keeps telling me stop being scared. And the craziest thing is that I asked her to look for it on the video camera, right? And she said the Ring cam went offline, the side camera went offline, and then when it came back online, here were the prints. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. But what is that? Those are not footprints. Somebody tell me, what is that? Going all the way down to the mailbox. I don't know.
Well, I've come up with this idea. I went off down the garden path, politics and doing all this. I just got literally sucked into all the LA fires and everything. And because I've got a micro channel, and no one ever returns and watches my videos, I thought I'd just do what I enjoy anyway. So I'm just going to put the most random stuff in all my videos now. No rhyme or reason, just I enjoy them. Either you believe in them, enjoy them, or both. This one, I don't know what it is, but how fun was it to watch? It had some weird ass footprints. And Myra's got some amazing clips. I haven't used it for a bit. I'm going to start using Myra's clips again. I forgot what I started this for. But anyway, I'm back.
Yo, the glitter conspiracy is a rabbit hole you are not ready for. So I didn't know this, but there's legit only like 2 main manufacturers of glitter in the world, both of which are based in New Jersey, of all places. And yes, I'm talking like regular glitter, the same stuff you use in arts and crafts. One of these companies is like super secret and private, that apparently invented glitter themselves and is very hush-hush about everything. And the other is GlitterX. No one really thought much of it until it came out that we actually have a worldwide shortage of glitter glitter back in 2018. Kind of a weird thing to be short of. So a journalist from the New York Times went in to interview the team at GlitterX to find out. She casually asked if she could tour the factory, and surprisingly, GlitterX told her absolutely not. Like, there was no debate about it. She was strictly not allowed to see how glitter was made, and wasn't even allowed to be in a nearby room to even hear how it's made. So instead, she was just left to interview a manager at the company, and things just kept getting sketchier. She asks the manager if she could tell her what industry serves as her biggest market, and the GlitterX rep instantly, without hesitation, tells her, "No, I absolutely cannot tell you." Confused, the journalist asks her if she knows who their biggest customer is, and she replies with, "Oh god, yes, and you would never guess it. Let's just leave it at that." Asking why she can't talk about it, she responds by saying because they don't want anyone to know that it is glitter, and that if you looked at it, you wouldn't even know that it's glitter. The journalist then asks if you'd even be able to see the glitter at all in the finished product, to which the manager replies, "Oh, you'd be able to see something, but it's, yeah, I can't." And this interview single-handedly sparked the great glitter rabbit hole of the internet. Apparently, these clients that purchase glitter are all under a very strict confidentiality clause with GlitterX. They really do not want people to know that their products are made from the sparkly stuff. The industry these products are part of is clearly massive, yet no one knows what it is. So what even is glitter? By definition, it is aluminum metallized polyethylene terephthalate, essentially plastic that has been aluminized and shredded into tiny specks that sparkle. And it's used in a lot of things, from credit cards, passports, currency, football helmets, cosmetics, jet skis, granite countertops, even toothpaste, allegedly. But none of these are quite big enough to be this top industry buyer of glitter. One of the leading theories is that this biggest glitter industry is for boat paint, which many manufacturers do admit they use it in their boats. And they don't want people to know about it because of how much microplastics in the glitter these boats are really dumping into the ocean, which is a hot topic these days and is why they'd want to keep it such a secret. Others claim that it's being dumped into beaches to make the sand sparkle, or that it's just Crest toothpaste and we're rubbing the microplastics directly into our gums, as well as for use in military applications, which would obviously be highly classified, and this is where the theory takes an unexpected turn. Remember that super secret company that basically founded glitter, the other New Jersey company that isn't GlitterX? Turns out they're actually not as big of a secret as they'd like to be, called Meadowbrook Inventions, which was founded by Henry F. Rushman, a German-American machinist who invented modern glitter in the 1930s, and also happened to be part of the Manhattan Project, the highly classified operation that created the atom bomb. So the guy who invented glitter also helped create the world's first nuclear weapon. Who would have known? Meadowbrook's machines that make glitter are also commonly used for government contracts for products like rocket fuel, airplane brake shoes, and anti-radar chaff, which are chopped up fibers they shoot out of military planes that can block radar, redirect heat-seeking missiles, and can even be used to simulate poor weather conditions on radar. Good thing the government would never do that. Henry W. Rushman, the son of the original creator, was interviewed and even admitted to what they were really using glitter for all these years, specifically mentioning money, passports, toothpaste, and all those military applications like that anti-radar chaff, and even mentioned it was used in special batteries they produced for a military contractor called Picatinny Arsenal. Batteries that he claimed produce more electricity than any other battery we've ever known, and was pretty quiet about it after that. If there's anything we've learned about the government, it's that they love spending money, and their budget is essentially endless, especially if it's for the military. And given all these military uses of glitter, as well as its founder's roots in the Manhattan Projects and connection to atomic bombs, this one might be our answer. What other industry could be so secret that the New York Times article described it as CIA levels of obfuscation? How about the CIA itself? Perhaps once again the government is behind it all, using the same sparkly powder found in children's art projects for military applications, fighter jets, rocket fuel, money, and passports. Possibly even some new high-tech super battery they don't want the rest of us to know about. What a plot twist that would be if glitter of all things ends up being the government's top secret weapon to control the masses.
What I don't get is, if you was hiding something, you just say, yeah, come in, we make it in this room here, and just like have a room with fake glitter, or just a bit of glitter. You wouldn't do this, would you? Because then you're like, now I need to know. That'd be me. If I went in, you'd be like, you can't come in here. I'm like, why can't I come in there? Do you know what I mean? You better let me in there. Gary Glitter, the holder of all glitter. You know what I mean? Not me neither, but crazy, innit? There's a conspiracy about everything and anything, and I'm here for it. Expect more.
A blue van survives the fires in the Palisades while everything else around it burned down. Doesn't that remind you of something? If not, let me refresh your memory. During the Maui fires, George Cygnus, a TikToker and journalist, went around with his camera and his drone and took footage of the devastation in Maui. And he started to notice that all things blue survived, like this pot and this blue car on Front Street, while all the others are singed. And this blue house. And let's not forget about the blue umbrellas. In the AP article, the owner of the van says it makes no sense why this happens. It should have been toasted, but here we are. And goes on to say it's so cool that it's become this like beacon of hope. Everything around it was toasted, just destroyed. And then here's this bright blue, shiny van sitting right there. It's definitely become a beacon of light for some and a beacon of what is going on to others. And when you look at this picture, it just doesn't make any sense. What do you think's going on? As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
It's obvious, isn't it? I just put it in. We've already talked about this many, many times. Everyone knows about the blue thing. They should do. Bloody hell, come on. But I threw it in because, one, the visuals just look good. I just love the shot. But it's true. It's obviously true. Look at Maui. Do you know what I mean? Look at everything. Fun.
Can you come sit by?
That's crazy.
Try to pet him.
No, no, that over got the big ass beacon over there. Fuck you.
Do you know the maddest thing about this? He's like he was expecting it, like he always does it. Like, ugh, there's Colin the Crow again. Come on, Colin, pack it in. I can see you, Col. He can't. Psych. Fuck you. I don't know what that's about, but it's funny.
What native watchman Tom Seward said about Sasquatch knocking on trees as a warning sign, and this is exactly what happens with
They may
Sergey.
even come down and shake some foliage for you if they feel threatened. They may take a stick and bang it against a tree. Bang, 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 bang. And as Aboriginals, when we're taught hunting skills, as I taught my son and others, when you hear that banging of tree, you stop, turn around, and go back where you came from. That's the Bookwas telling you, my family's here, I don't want you coming further.
He hears what appears to be some sort of knocking on the trees, and somehow Sergey feels that this means danger in sight, and he climbs one of the trees to hide from whatever it is that he feels is surrounding him. This is what happens next.
Sasquatch.
What appears to be a furry, human-like creature can be seen crouching just next to a road inside the woods. It appears to be digging or something like that. A group of Chinese tourists seem baffled by it and immediately start capturing it on camera. However, for some unknown reason, they don't seem to be afraid of it. And there is actually one tourist that tried to get closer to it. Then it makes some sort of noise.
So if Bigfoot does exist in the UK, it is believed that they would be very rare. Most people believe that there couldn't be more than 500 to 1,000 of them. Many people think that the UK is actually too small to be a home for Bigfoot, but it's a lot bigger than you might actually think. Most of Britain is actually wilderness, mountains, countrysides, things like that. So it would be a lot easier for them to hide. One example that supports this hiding theory is actually the deer population in the UK. There are apparently over 4 million deer in the whole of the UK. But ask yourself, How many times have you actually seen a deer? Sure, they're out there, but I think I speak for most of us when I say we don't run into deers very often. If we don't see an animal that we're really familiar with, that exists in such vast quantities in the UK, who's to say that we would be able to find Bigfoot?
Little back-to-back Bigfoot clips are very interesting. The latter, the Welsh girl, I found her today and I asked could I use this clip. She said yeah, because being from the UK, I'm from a place called Oldham, which is just outside Manchester, 6 miles down the road or whatever. And I heard a story many moons ago that there was, I think it was the 80s, there was one spotted in and around Manchester, Bigfoot. Literally, I'd never heard this story until like a few weeks, possibly months ago. It's blew my mind, and I seen that one guy, I think he's from like the northeast, up near Newcastle somewhere, I think, Sunderland, and he goes looking for him and he had like a picture in between trees or a pylon or something. It looks like a blob or a blur on the clip I seen, but I just never think about it. I'd love to, honestly, I'd love to go out and find Bigfoot in England. I'm annoyed that I don't live in like the Pacific Northwest or anywhere in North America, but it's interesting, so interesting, because you never hear it. It's like the white Bigfoot I put on yesterday's. You never see it. It's elusive or rare, or you just never hear of these things. So interesting, to say the least. And if you're on TikTok, give this girl a follow.
They're all over the damn place again tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna keep walking towards it. Might actually get to capture something here. Son of a bitch. All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place. This is our home. This is our home. Need to leave. You leave now. I don't think it's going to come around for a little bit. I think that'll keep it away for a while. Oh, God. I hope that does it. I really do.
That was the last clip of the day. Thank you for joining me. There's probably no one watching, but if you're still here, then thank you for joining me for the new Silly Sunday. Just rolls off the tongue. Silly Sunday. We'll be back next Sunday, but because I'm a gannet and I can't leave the internet alone, I'm probably going to be back again tomorrow and the day after and the day after. So if you're interested in anything that's happened today, please like and share and subscribe, comment, talk to me. I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.